Hey, I am Andrea Schiller. I am an ex-brand partner. I'm a mom of five adult children. I also have a grandbaby on the way. I'm super excited about that. I also have the MTHFR gene mutation. If you have that, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't have that and you want to put it in the comments, I can just put MTHFR in the comments and I can get you some information. I am an educator and coach. I have spent, sorry, cat. I have spent a lot of time working as a public school teacher. I teach ESC and math. Math is my weakest subject. I always struggle to understand the why. And now that I'm a math teacher, I teach from that. Like, this is why we do it this way. This is why this works. And I've always been looking for more income as a math teacher and mother of five because that's an expensive gig. Like, if you have children, a mother of five is like so expensive. My children are about 7.5, 8 years apart in age. So they were really close together. When I had 3 in diapers, I also had 3 in high school at the same time. And both periods of life were exhausting, and I felt like I was missing things. I wanted to be there for everything, but also just felt like I could only show up so much, right? Like, I don't know, I just felt like there was always something I was missing because there's just so much going on all the time. But I became an ex-brand partner initially because I came in looking for weight loss, but also wellness. I've always been really into wellness. Wellness has always been important to me and like my family. I grew up with us trying to use holistic alternatives to mainstream like antibiotics to try to treat our ailments and illnesses. And because of that, wellness has just always been a big part of my life and my children's lives. But when I came into the company, I found that I just loved it. You know, as an educator and a mom, I was used to other adults kind of like almost treating me like invisible. Like, I don't know, I just didn't have any status. And I remember very distinctly talking with the CEO of Zingular and him treating me like a person and watching this company treat people like people, putting faith and family first. And so I decided that this was a place for me, that where I wanted to be. And just a few months after becoming an ex-brand partner, I was making $500 a month in my spare time. So if you would like to know about how to make $500 a month in your spare time, put partner in the comments and I can get you some more info. So, excuse me, Zingular powers my life and my ability to show up as love. I'm sorry, for the people that I love. And my heart is that you have that too. As a mom, as a caretaker, as someone who is ministering to others, my heart is that you have the tools you need to show up as the best you. And so I hope that you find something that powers your life and your love too. So all of this is why I'm doing this party. We are every day showing up for others, for someone else. We are the caretakers. We are the givers. We are the nurses. We are the teachers. We are the moms. We are the grandmas. we are the people that hold the glue together. A lot of times we don't think of ourselves as heroes, but we are. We are the heroes of society. And we know that our work matters. We know that us showing up as our best selves matters, or we wouldn't do it, honestly. Like, if you're like me, you live a life like your work needs purpose. I would really struggle, and I struggle with like monotonous work that doesn't have any bigger meaning. I really struggle with that kind of thing. I need to be doing something that really matters in this world, which is why I'm a teacher. and an educator, and a coach, because all of those things help change people's lives. And that's important to me. So I was struggling, though, to show up as my best self. I was tired. I had body aches. I had extra weight. I had some gut issues. I didn't even know. But I was feeling like a failure as well, because I had tried several things to lose weight. Like I tried to do keto, wasn't very successful. I tried several different things. I wouldn't say a ton of things, but I tried several different things. And initially some of those things worked, and then they stopped working. About the time I was around 40, those things stopped working for me. And I had gotten to the point where if I ate more than a regular meal a day, I would start gaining weight. And so I'd have to take it back and try not to eat. But what was happening was I would have a couple of days where I ate more than one regular meal a day, and the weight would start creeping up. And it crept up and crept up. And then my knee gave out on me. That never happened before. And I got really worried, because I understand that there's not a lot you can do. You lose weight, you work out, or you have surgery. When your knees start giving out, that's it. And I just didn't want to live that life. I was really looking for something that would maybe work for me, even though I was already feeling like a failure because the things I had tried didn't work. So I was really desperate for a change. And I saw a friend who posted online about her success and some of her friends' success. And I was super impressed. So I messaged her and said, hey, can you tell me more about what you're doing? And she said, well, what are you struggling with? And I told her all of my issues, and she's like, we have a plan for you. We have a plan. And I was, yes, tell me about it. And she's like, well, we have this customer satisfaction guarantee, where 45 days money back guarantee. If you don't love it, send it back. And the reason they can do that is they have a 94% success rate, and people are losing 5 to 15 pounds in 8 days. I can't lose 5 pounds in a month. I'm gaining maybe 5 pounds in a month. I would, okay, all right, and 100% money back guarantee, 45 days or less. Okay, I can do that. So then I was like, oh wait, is this a bunch of prepackaged food? Because I'm not about that. I want to eat real food. So it's real food, and we just use the supplements. My next question was, how am I going to keep track of all this? And she said, don't worry, I'll be your coach. I'll help you set you up for success. We have support groups. We have lots of people who are here to support you, make sure you're successful. And that was huge, because I wanted a coach. I needed a coach. I needed someone to hold my hand, because I have a lot of questions. I'm a person that asks a lot of questions. And I just knew I couldn't do it by myself. And when she told me she was going to be there with me and support me, and if it didn't work, I'd get my money back without a hassle, because that's important too, I was like, okay, all right, so what are the plans? And so she went through the plans, and I looked at how much they were, and I was like, okay, if I could lose just 10 pounds a month, in a couple of months, I would be at my goal. And I was like, well, what if it doesn't work? Well, I'll just get my money back, right? Yes, I will have tried one more thing, and I would have spent that time trying to do one more thing. But if it did work, then I was going to tell other people about this, because if you could lose 5 to 15 pounds in 8 days, that's life-changing, right? And even if you couldn't lose 5 to 15 pounds in 8 days, some of the stories that you'll see in this party, some of my friends were told they were never going to lose weight and lost 50 pounds. Now, it was a little bit slower, but they still lost 50 pounds after being told they couldn't by their doctor. That's crazy. Anyways, so I was like, if this works, I'm gonna tell people about it. I'm gonna share it with people, because I just can't not tell people. I just can't keep this a secret. And I had never heard of it before, honestly. So it took, in the first month, I was down 20 pounds. I've lost 30 pounds total now, and repaired my gut health, which has resulted in, I have two hormone medications that have gone down. because my levels have gone up. My doctor and I were like, wow, that's exciting. My blood work looks good. If you have MTHFR gene mutation, you probably have trouble sleeping and painful joints at night. I was waking up 20 to 30 times a night because of my hips hurting. I don't have that problem anymore. That alone helped increase my energy, but also I have some energy support that's all natural. It's not a bunch of caffeine because I can't do that. I just can't. It's not good for you anyways. My mood is better, like it's more stable. And like I get to show up as my best self, which is what I wanted. Like, not that I'm the most amazing person ever, but me on a good day is good. Like, I'm excited when I get to show up as me on a good day. And I felt like my kids deserve that. My students deserve that. The people that I help and support every day, they deserve me on a good day. They don't deserve the leftovers. And that's like the whole point of my life, is to serve and to love others. So if you order during the party, you'll get a free gift, and I'll be putting those in the party. Like, you'll see the party post, and it'll show you how much to order to get a free gift. Put order in the chat if you're ready to start. If you still need more information, put info in the chat, and we'll get you some more info and answer your questions, your specific questions. If you are interested in making $500 a month or so part-time and you just want to know what that looks like, put partner in the chat again, and we'll send you the information on being an X-Brand partner. Finally, if you're like, this is all fine and dandy, I'm not interested in any of this stuff, but man, I could use some really good chaffle recipes. I have a chaffle cheat sheet. It's got a bunch of chaffle. If you don't know what chaffles are, they're cheese waffles. They're like a bread alternative. Get a little mini waffle maker, and you can make all kinds of recipes. And they're pretty jam up jam. I really love them. So if you would like you can ask for everything and the chaffle recipe cheat sheet, or if all you want is the chaffle recipe cheat sheet, put cheese in the comments, and I will get that to you. If you want some free products, put in party, and I will let you know how to do this with me. So I hope you're having a great night, and I thank you for joining me tonight. If you have any questions, you can just put questions, info, something like that, and we will get back to you. And I just appreciate you being here, and I hope that you find something to power your love in your life. Have a great night, guys.